Hi guys, I've been gone, I've been away. I know. Before I get into why, I am Tashian. I did a 30-day challenge to use my feminine energy to receive $100,000. And this is my final update. I've been gone for a bit though. For a bit. I just didn't have it in me to edit another video. I was already really low vibrational, self-sabotaging, just really going through it. So I just needed a little break, but I'm back. I've just been very low vibrational, and well, not anymore. I'm getting out of it. But I've just been processing this challenge, processing why I've been low vibrational, why I've been self-sabotaging, and taking in everything that I've been learning. After processing, I realized I've been self-sabotaging and being low vibrational because of two things. One being that because I didn't necessarily achieve what it is that I desire to achieve, I kind of felt like I lost in a sense. Losing kind of made me retreat and cling to the things that I go to for comfort. But that was in the moment. I don't resonate with that anymore. The second thing is this challenge made me realize that in order for me to be in a higher vibration, in order for me to be the woman that I desire to be, it's going to take me being very uncomfortable. It's going to take me being more disciplined, doing all the things that I know works for me that I got from this challenge that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But I can't be comfortable like how I want to be. I have to push myself to be more disciplined, push myself to really do what it is that I know is healthy for me and is of my greatest good. What I'm asking myself is, I can do this and I can do that, but which one is the most beneficial for me? But at the same time, I'm also decreasing the amount of times I have to check in with myself and question myself by having my systems in place so that I'm automatically doing what is in my best interest without thinking about it. Because from what I've learned, once you give yourself the space and time to think about it, then it becomes harder to actually execute. In the moments where I am questioning myself and when I am struggling with my discipline, I'm going to ask myself, what's in my best interest? Having that internal dialogue with myself has definitely been helping. Now we're going to get into what I gained from this challenge, what I learned in this challenge. I'm really happy that I did this, and I'm really proud of myself because I've gained so much and I really pushed myself in the right direction. Like, I know exactly what I need to do to be the highest version of myself. I know exactly what manifestation looks like for me. For the most part, I got my foundations down and I have my daily routine with the different elements that is healthy for me and just pours into me. And I'm sure, again, I will learn and grow as I continue to learn. I pretty much have a great foundation that helps me feel good, that helps me be high vibrational. Energetically, I feel great. I feel lighter. I feel happier, more at peace. I can navigate my environment better. I'm not so angry. I'm not so judgmental. I'm still working on it. But whenever I do my Qigong and my EFT tapping and I go out in nature and I meditate and I do what I'm supposed to do for myself, I definitely feel calmer, and things that used to bother me in my environment don't bother me as much. So I'm very thankful for that. In my environment, navigating this was something I was struggling with really, really bad. It was really causing me to be depressed and unhappy and kind of stuck. So I'm really thankful that I was able to get out of that stuck energy and maneuver this better. And I'm still growing, I'm still learning, but I definitely am so much better. Even when I'm walking my dog, I don't get as annoyed. I'm less irritated all the time. Like, I kind of just let him be. And he actually doesn't do much either. Like, before, he used to whine a lot. He used to want to do what he wants to do. He still kind of does, but not as much. It's not so much of a fight and a struggle between us when I'm walking him. Even he is reacting to my energy shift. That is the biggest reward that I got from this challenge, just peace. And I've seen, while I have been in a lower vibration and self-sabotaging for the past couple weeks, I've seen what happens when I don't do these energetic practices, when I don't do my Qigong, my meditations, my EFT tapping. I'm not peaceful. I'm more reactive. I'm more annoyed. I'm more angry. So doing all these things is essential and it is important for me. Another thing that I got from this challenge is my systems. I've created some great systems for myself that each area of my life that I want to work on is covered. My energy, my physical body, my looks, my femininity, my spirituality, my business, and I am improving daily because I'm just utilizing my systems. I'm just doing it. I love it. I love it. I feel very accomplished. My confidence is growing. I can feel myself getting closer and closer to my goal. In general, just my goal out of life, just being the woman that I desire to be. But overall, I really built a foundation that I can now build upon, which I love. I'm really, really proud of that. Now I really understand what works for me. Now I really understand what is beneficial for me and what is of my wellness and what pours into me. Now I get to really just do it all and really practice my discipline to do it all. Now it's implementation in a serious tunnel vision kind of way. Everything that I've been talking about right now, I've been implementing for the past couple days, and it's really been working. It's really been working, and I really just see now that all I have to do is keep going, and the money is there. I don't know how it's gonna come to me, but I know that it is, and I can taste it, I can feel it. So all I have to do is focus on what I have to do. Do I regret anything? No. I feel like I was called to do this, and I was called to be authentic and vulnerable. Like I filmed in my basement sometimes, like I shared my story with you guys, I shared my struggles with you guys. And sadly, I know that there's some people who probably are watching me just to be negative or just to see if I actually do it or not. Like I know there's people who watch this with not the best intentions, but I also know that there's people who watch this that are relating to me, that are relating to my struggles. So being authentic and sharing my struggles, sometimes I would question if I overshared. Am I telling too much of my business? But I don't think that I am, because I feel like there's people who go through the same thing as me. You know, this is real, this is me, and this is my journey. And you're gonna see my journey continue. So now let's talk about what's next for me. What's next for me is really just following my systems and making sure that I am doing my systems and being disciplined. And I just feel like as I'm disciplined, as I'm tunnel vision on what I'm doing, everything will unfold. I'm continuing this challenge in my femininity, but at the same time, I'm realizing that I need my masculinity in a major way, just because of what my goals are, because of my business goals, and because of the goals that I have for my personal life. I have to be really organized and really disciplined and manage my time wisely so that I can do it all. A part of me wanted to be more free with like how I maneuvered throughout the day while still having my systems, but I'm realizing that I can't really do that like I wanted to. There's a guy on YouTube that I found, and he talks about scheduling each hour of your day. And I have implemented that. I have created a schedule for myself. So basically, every night I check in with myself to create my schedule for the next day. And today I somewhat did it, but I didn't really do it because I started my cycle. So I'm more slow today. Was in bed a bit longer, but I'm still going through the task and the different important activities and spiritual practices and energetic practices and self-care practices that I'm supposed to be doing for myself. Oh, another reason I've been gone is because I have been doing my self-care as well. In the last video, I mentioned that I would be doing self-care, and I have been. My hair took me a couple days, so that's another reason why I was gone. I didn't mention that, but I have been doing my self-care and I'm continuing. I just finished my hair probably like 2 days ago. So next I'm doing my nails and my toes. I'm reading this book. I love this book so far because it is helping me plan out my business. It's helping me see what kind of business I want to create, what kind of impact I want to create in the world, and planning accordingly. So this made me realize that I want to have a big impact in the world. Like the businesses that I want to create, I want them to be huge, and not for money, not for power or status, but because I want to make the largest impact that I can with my business ideas. I'm going to have to be more in my masculine to help me bring those businesses to life, but still residing in my feminine. So finding that balance is what I'm working on, but I think I'm doing a pretty great job of it so far. My masculine energy is definitely needed. Like my organization, strategy, discipline has to be top notch so that I can pour into myself and be my feminine self while also being the boss that I desire to be. I'm gonna rewrite this paper, but this paper has been everywhere with me, so I got some stains on it. This is where I have like my daily flow. This is basically all my systems written down to make sure that I am doing my different practices. And I have some alarms to help me do my different practices as well. So I keep this with me and I refer to it often. I look at it often. And what I'm starting to do now is sometimes I can get lost. I can forget what I've written down. I can forget about my game. I forget about my schedule. I have this schedule to be more organized with everything that I desire to do, everything that I desire to learn. But the only thing is, this is a great schedule, and I have been seeing what works and what doesn't after just practicing. The only thing is, I'm not remembering to look at it. So I created a system for myself. Every night I refer to my schedule, I refer to my game. If you guys remember a little while back, I told you guys that I created a game for myself to just help me like gamify my process, and my points equate to money that I give myself. Referring to my game, referring to my schedule, as well as referring to this notebook. In this notebook is for business. I am currently using the 12-week year to achieve my business goals and my personal goals. So basically, this is a system where 12 weeks, in 12 weeks, you create a list of goals for yourself and you do the most important tasks that will help you achieve that goal. I refer to this notebook as well each night so that I can make sure that I'm doing my tasks from the 12-week year, make sure that I'm following my daily flow, my daily schedule, make sure that I'm following my schedule for that specific day that's coming up. So each night I have my system where I check in with myself and create my schedule for the next day. And it's been working great. I have been really in a flow. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I really am loving it because I feel like I'm just prospering and I'm getting better and I'm building something and I'm building myself. And this challenge really helped me move forward and get that going. Next, let's talk about what my challenge is going to be looking like moving forward. I'm going to still be working on receiving $100,000 with my feminine energy. But this time, I'm not going to put a deadline on it, but I am going to be working on seducing my way to $100,000. And this is going to be fun. So this is basically taking my feminine energy and taking it up a notch by like not only working on seducing other people, and not in a manipulative, negative kind of way, just being seductive by being me, by being naturally me, by being beautiful and allowing the opportunities and the money to come to me. So not only am I seducing other people, but I'm seducing the universe. I am acting as if the universe is a person that I'm working on seducing. I'm excited for that. So that is what my challenge is going to be looking like moving forward. So stay tuned for my first episode of Seducing My Way to 100K. And that is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys for being on this journey with me. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, continue on my journey with me. I will be back soon. Bye, guys.